It all starts at home. The story of lost paradise. Poor government policy for poor people. 1954, Pruitt-Igoe Public Housing in St. Louis, Missouri was constructed. The modern conditions at Pruitt-Igoe included the latest heating systems, electricity, elevators, and garbage chutes. Government policy aimed to support poor families, but policy creates disincentives for the social betterment of the families. No incentives were in place to find work. No ownership of apartments was possible. You could be evicted at any time for simple infractions. Human behavior is not taken into consideration, especially in light of the density of residents in the Pruitt-Igoe complex. The condition of houses deteriorates sharply due to poor housing authority management and underfunded maintenance. Piping systems that were not properly installed are frozen. Garbage chutes become clogged. Broken windows are not promptly replaced. All this contributed to a negative, depressive environment that fostered the criminal ghetto. The promised paradise of Pruitt-Igoe became a living hell.
That you need, first of all, to have this area declared as a disaster area and an emergency area. That the second thing, that you work on evacuation, not trying to clean up what's here, but evacuation.
1972, the government decides to demolish the buildings. Pruitt-Igoe was clearly a failure of the top-down social policy of the paternalistic state that had been advocated during the mid-60s in Washington. People must be enabled and not suppressed with policy and bureaucracy. 1989, Eastern Europe, the fall of communism. Countries experience a painful transformation to a market economy. In Poland, annual inflation rose to 640%. The country experienced a 33% drop in industrial output. Energy bills increased rapidly due to government's lack of money for subsidies. State policies aimed at creating an owner mentality, however, began to evolve. Government-supported loans for property modernization was introduced.
W 2004 roku to wszyscy się bali kredytu. Nie, proszę Pani, tylko nie kredyt. Ja mówię, proszę Państwa, jak ocieplimy budynek, wartość każdego z Państwa mieszkań wzrośnie o ponad 10%, około 15%. I tak było.
Proper policy support helped change the Soviet way of thinking, and later the way of living. Today, in Slovakia, 85% of homes have been renovated. The Energy Efficiency Fund, of some 2 billion euros, allows buildings to undergo full renovation. This house in Bratislava was fully renovated. Triple pane windows were installed. Solar-powered heat pumps have been used to great success. There's no reason to blow this superbly renovated building up. Russia, Belarus, Ukraine, heart of the former USSR. The society poisoned by irresponsibility and passivity. Kyiv, Ukraine. The owners of the dilapidated building attend a resident meeting. They must unite to save their building. The policy allows them to pursue this opportunity, but they are not ready. The majority are against change.
Вы живете нормально, вам нравится ваша жизнь? Вам нравится?
Нравится мне. Я живу в реальном мире, вы понимаете?
Я тоже живу в реальном мире, но я стремлюсь жить в нормальном мире.
The majority of the owners believe the government will take care of their building. Sooner or later, they just need to wait. There's lingering paternalism. People have forgotten how to take action and care for themselves. The results speak for themselves. In Kyiv, you can fry an egg on a manhole cover in the dead of winter. However, the societal mentality has changed rapidly. Lutsk, Western Ukraine, the leading city for renovated buildings with support of the state co-financing program. This is Julia Sabatuk. She was a school teacher. And now she teaches adults how to become owners, not just mere residents. She wants to improve her building. She receives support from local authorities and international organizations. And she has succeeded. Co-owners of the building took out a loan for modernization and paid for it from savings on their energy bills. What was previously wasted is now invested in their property. Neighboring buildings have seen the results, and they also wanted change. Today, there are more than 40 homeowner associations under her management. 15 homeowners associations already have secured loans for modernization.
Вже люди згуртовані, і вони розуміють, що треба далі діяти. Ви знаєте, як вони до мене підходили з питанням: Юля, чому ми нічого не робимо? Поставили ТП, а що далі?
In Lutsk, today, 25% of the buildings have made a decision to unite by establishing homeowner associations. The national government, the mayor's office, and international organizations help the owners because they are ready to accept help.
Хочеться допомагати тим, хто щось робить.
Today in Ukraine, the state has changed its priorities by supporting those who are willing to take responsibility. The number of homeowners associations has tripled in the last 3 years, up to 30,000. Over 1,000 commercial loans with state co-financing have been issued for multifamily buildings for modernization. Ukraine will not repeat the story of Pruitt-Igoe. It will be a story of cascade. It's starting with small policy reforms to make people feel the ownership, enabling them to change their lives, starting with their homes. State and donor funding to support uptake of commercial lending is in place and is channeled via local financial institutions. The result? Residents become owners. People unite, make decisions, obtain funding, modernize buildings, save energy, and make money and improve their lives. Such local initiatives enables climate action, smart policies to enable people to change their lives. Let's remember, it all starts at home.